Call recording is a premium feature that can be enabled at the domain level or the user level by Abadata Connect or the Office Manager. Abadata Connect provides best efforts retention for call recordings. This means that although we may strive to retain call recordings for up to 30 days by default, we will not make any guarantees as to the length of time that a recorded file will be retained. At the current time, it is typical to see 60 to 90 days or more of stored recordings on the telephone switch. After this, call recordings are available from the near current time to as far back as needed. Note that after 2 years, there is a charge for additional storage time or space. For simplicity, years are calculated on the full calendar year that the call was made. Portions of a year count as a full year. To begin with, it is helpful to understand that there are many points in the call process that calls can be recorded. Discuss where and what should be recorded with your account rep. As noted, there are 2 storage methods in addition to any storage method that you may come up with for additional storage length or time. Generally, most companies either do or do not enable call recording. The first storage method is using the Abadata Connect Dashboard Reports feature. This generally has at least 30 days of calls stored. For recordings made earlier, the calls may only be available using the CyberDuck access method to retrieve them from the archives. This second method is only available to your company supervisor as all calls are grouped together. The CyberDuck access method uses our Amazon S3 storage container. Please note, for supervisors that need access to call recordings for all users on a company-wide basis, through either method must put in a support ticket. For short time storage, which is the simplest, ask for the call detail supervisory dashboard. Turnaround time is generally around 15 minutes once the ticket is being worked on. For access to calls in the secondary Amazon storage container, a CyberDuck retrieval program is needed. The setup of this takes about an hour once the ticket has been received. Ask for CyberDuck access for your domain account. There is no charge for either feature other than the normal extension charge for recording. The easiest way to access recordings, as stated earlier, is using the Abadata Connect user dashboard. Each user's calls are separated from other user calls. It is important to log in to the correct extension dashboard. Do this by going to https://portal.abadataconnect.com/portal/. Use the username and password you received and created in your Abadata Connect welcome email for the desired extension. Note, as mentioned previously, for supervisors that need to see the entire company, use the special supervisory user dashboard. This dashboard can be created by sending in a ticket.
No, that's a not one thing.
Once in the dashboard, select the Reports tab. Inside the Reports tab, you will see calls listed. Find the call you wish to hear the recording for. The calls are listed in chronological order. Select the speaker button in the group of buttons on the far right side of the display. This button will offer playback controls that you can use to hear and adjust the playback. On the far right side, there is a series of 3 vertical dots that have additional functions such as playback options and saving of the message option. These controls can be used to embed the audio into another program or save the audio for later access. See the diagram below for more information. CyberDuck is used to access the call recordings by a supervisor where older or long-term storage records are needed. These records are stored in an Amazon S3 storage bin. To retrieve these recordings, we use a program called CyberDuck. It is a free program which can be downloaded from the internet. If you wish to donate to their cause, you may. There is no real penalty if you do not, other than maybe an ad or two. Begin by downloading the CyberDuck program. You can go to https://cyberduck.io/download/. Both Windows and Mac versions are available. Once you have installed the program, open it. You should see something that looks like this. Click on Open Connection. This should show a screen similar to this on the top. Change the Open Connection pull-down to Amazon S3. Next, fill in the access key ID, the secret access key, and the path, which is under More Options, to the provided values by copying and pasting exactly what is provided to you in the Abadata Connect CyberDuck setup sheet. Do not include spaces either before or after the keys or path. Click Connect, and it will open a directory that will allow access to the recording files sorted by date. The directory should look something like this. You can download and or delete unused call recordings by using the controls located within CyberDuck. This will save charges for storage overages. Note, if you delete files, they are permanently deleted and they are not recoverable. You may choose to close down CyberDuck by clicking on the X in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Limited support is provided on accessing call recordings. We highly recommend that if you do choose to do call recordings, record all calls 100% of the time on all extensions.